Where's the mics?
I don't know where the other mics are, but let's all rise and sing our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light
What so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. All hail Supreme Leader Trump, everybody. It's the program. We're on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines, and then we start talking. We're going to be here for an hour. There you go, Berd. You there?
Yeah.
Hi, Berd.
Kendrick.
How are you?
Great.
It's Wednesday, and we're back here on the couch again. And it's kind of a big day for us. I know you had it last week. You had it last week, viewers, so you've already had a week of this, but we're in it, and we had our thing.
Day one of the president-elect.
Yeah, but he doesn't get into office for a while, right?
Yeah, January 20th. So there's still 2 months.
And Carl is somewhere.
It's like 100 days.
Carl's gone today on his big day. I think today might have been his big day, but it could be tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's really all about this stuff more than. I mean, I guess a lot of people were.
Well, I didn't expect Trump to win. I thought Hillary was a sure thing.
I was surprised.
And I think a lot of the people in the news media were also surprised. A lot of the exit polling apparently indicated Trump, but I guess there were some sleepers, that out there that didn't want Hillary, and so they voted for Trump.
Yeah.
And I guess there was also maybe some recidivism amongst certain populations who were voting for a third party because they were not pleased with Hillary, even though she was the alternative to Trump. So people were voting maybe for third parties as well. That could have had something to do with it.
Could it be because she won the overall? I don't blame the third party.
She may have won the popular vote, but it was still very close. Like out of 100 million votes, it was within 100,000 or so, a couple 100,000. But I mean, there's still a lot of votes to be counted, so it's hard to know.
Well, they already did all their speeches and everything.
Yeah. I mean, there's really no way that she's gonna win. I think
she already said she already declined.
Yeah.
And Trump already accepted.
Yeah.
So
but in terms of the popular vote, and in terms of the turnout for third parties, going through all those statistics, might as well just wait until all the votes are counted at this point.
Well, I said that if Trump wins, that we're going to start off the end of the show. We're going to say, all hail Supreme Leader Trump.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Happening.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's definitely very interesting.
Did you ever watch The Apprentice?
No.
Because I watched that whole show, all of that show, so I heard Donald talking about it a lot.
Yeah, what movie was he in that I saw recently?
He was in Home Alone.
Yeah, he's been in quite a few movies.
Yeah, he's an actor.
Yeah, he is.
And I saw his speech, and he is so affable.
Some people call him a businessman and a developer, and a real estate developer. But other people call him, but he's also an actor, so it's like,
I think
he's definitely got a good presence on the stage.
I think he's going to go back on all his crazy things that they were all
maybe
big things he was pandering to the constituency.
He was just trying to get elected. And,
No,
now,
I think-
and now the cuddly teddy bear that's the real Donald Trump will come out,
I
right?
think now that he's elected, I actually do think that he's going to mellow out a lot.
You think he's going to grow
I think he's
women?
not. I don't believe.
Yeah. No.
Well,
no
I
more
think that all the
He
old.
denied that. That's good. And
I
he's
think all the
suing
old
those
man
people.
presidents
That's good.
were groping women.
Yeah, I think you're probably right that old men, like rich old men, tend to be gropers.
They're gropers.
Especially white guys.
Yeah,
but-
old white guys. Oh yeah, we're returning to
Yeah.
old white men.
Yeah, groping.
But I like Obama, and he was my favorite now.
Yeah, Obama is great.
Well, we're letting
I
President
love
Trump in
Obama.
there. I don't know if you're tired of hearing about it,
Hopefully-
viewers.
Hopefully there will be a peaceful transition of power, and hopefully transformation, internationalism, cooperation, compassion, humanism, all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
He
Peace and love.
It's going to be a very TV-centric presidency, and I'm excited to see him on TV more. Because I did like The Apprentice, and when they canceled that show, I was kind of upset about it. But now we get the Trump show like all the time on all the channels.
Yeah.
It's like as this The Apprentice is now. We live in The Apprentice, and I watched The Apprentice for so long, so maybe I'm more apt to be living in this new world of The Apprentice, of the world
Yeah.
of The Apprentice.
Yeah, The Apprentice becomes real. And I wonder if Donald Trump will say you're fired to people in his office.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
When was the last time you were here?
It's probably been about 10 days again, maybe a little less. A week. I think I was here last Wednesday or something like that. That would be 6 days.
You want to hear Carl? Carl's got a
Long message.
message, yeah.
Well, I suppose we should hear that. I think we should call him back, too.
Yeah, I think he's going to be upset. I have a feeling Carl's going to. Well, I don't know.
Hopefully he'll have an
He really didn't like
optimistic-
Hillary too.
Hello, program. This is Carl, and the world now is waking up, or certainly the United States is waking up after a long night to President Trump, or President-elect Trump. He's not going to be in office until January 20th. That's a Friday. But I also did see the article that I promised to check in about, that I want to read
What article?
about the article itself. Other than the headline, which
Everybody?
pedestrian critically injured while crossing Harrison Avenue in West Olympia. It's in the Olympian, and this
Wow.
54-year-old person was struck by a vehicle around
What?
Harrison and Milroy,
Oh.
and the driver had called 911, stayed around to
On a
talk
radio.
to
Is there a
police
radio around
before
here?
he was arrested, and bail has been set for him at
Oh.
courthouse on Monday. So it's that is a really sad story. The pedestrian is in critical condition, and I guess lots of people are feeling injured, but from this election, but the figures are in. The figures have always been in, and as it relates to Bernie Sanders, he would have crushed Donald Trump. So, thank you, Democratic National Committee, for approving of a candidate nobody really wanted.
There should be. Well,
See you
Are they
later,
headphones?
program.
I think a lot of
maybe
people-
on Thursday.
A lot of people wanted him,
That's okay.
Carl.
That you are
No, I guess I'll just
speaking
use
on
the
a
brown
Wednesday,
ones.
so
Yeah, this will be fine.
Good luck and take care, Kenny and Berd. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Carl. Good to
Wow.
hear from you.
Actually, I can hear it pretty good coming out of that stereo, so
Oh,
I'll be all right. I'll get some. I've got a pair of headphones to bring in.
yeah.
Well,
We got to get some headphones and some radio.
Yeah. Maybe we should get some batteries too. I want to get some rechargeable batteries. Oh, that's okay. I appreciate it. Is this coming from the radio or from the board?
That is going from the board.
Yeah, we got the radio now.
Yeah.
If you're driving downtown, tune into
Right now we're on 88.4, but I don't think it's going to be permanent. We have to decide on a permanent number to be talking about, but I don't want to say it's permanent now because I know if we start saying it, we're not going to want to change it.
That's true.
So
okay.
We're going to go through and make some kind of logical choice. I'm not sure how we're going to go about that.
Let's take the numerical value of all of the letters of the program, YDHWM, add them together and see if it's anywhere on the band.
We also have to make sure that there's no other radio stations around it. Kind of, what is that down there? Whoa.
Someone's just getting in and out of their car.
Oh, that was scary. I thought that was like...
On the floor?
Yeah. Whoa, what are they doing down there? Because it's kind of dark on the bottom and it looks like it trails off into it, kind of with the cords even.
Yeah, it does. Ooh, yeah. Oh, and there's Bird's leg. What? How's that? Maybe it was inside.
It was a scary thing. A really scary thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to be so scared by it, but I was.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to start. This is what, that's Trump's speech. I saw his new thing, and he does his thing, which I actually like this thing. I think it's a very good thing. I like this thing that he does, which is when he says a thing, he says it like 4 times. Really says what he thought about the thing and then says the thing again, and I'm gonna take after it. I watched him on TV for so long. I'm kind of excited in a way about this TV thing. Like I was talking about how I was excited, and last night I kind of said it a little bit, and so was like, "Oh, what are you talking? Why would you say that?" But,
nobody wanted to hear anything but kind of sadness yesterday. I think definitely.
But I don't know if it's morbidly excited about this, about how he's, but he was. I really liked him on The Apprentice. And now it's this Trump show. That's what I've been saying. So let's call Carl back. I don't think he's going to answer.
I don't think that mic is working.
Yeah, I can't hear you, Berd. Is that one on? Is it on?
Maybe he'll televise the whole presidency, make it like a reality show. And
it already kind of is.
Like as much as possible, just have everything on TV. Like,
that half mic should be working now again.
Now?
Yeah.
No secrets.
Yep. That's it.
Total
That'd
transparency.
I just want to know what actually happens. Yeah, it's definitely exciting. It's really surprising. I didn't think that it was going to happen. I'm sure we're all talking about this, and the viewers have been dealing with it for a week so far. Thank you. But it's definitely not what I expected.
No, thank you. What about the other initiatives? Does anybody know about that stuff?
Yeah. So the initial votes, because Washington is a mail-in state, so
yeah.
This might change a little bit, but so far, I think we beat the initiative 1, the one that
college.
That gives us a income tax and pays for college. That failed. I'm pretty sure. But by the initial count, it failed. And then Tumwater banned fireworks, so they joined everyone else.
Except for the city.
I don't really know, but they have the same. They joined Olympia and Lacey with banning fireworks, so people can't have fireworks there. I don't know if that means that they're not going to have the giant fireworks display, but I hope
they'll have that.
Yeah, that's good. They got to have that.
Yeah, they got to.
Let's see, the one that I was really kind of against, which is the one that was supposed to claim to be protecting seniors, but really it was like getting a loophole for making certain government employees not have to deal with, what is that, the public disclosure stuff. That one did pass, so
that's bad.
I think so.
That was a fake one.
The one that it's like, if you don't read about it, it looks like you want to vote for it because it's like protect our seniors.
Yeah.
But that was it was a red herring, you know. Not really
It was
going to
a-
make our seniors more safe by.
Torpedo.
Hello, feel free to leave,
Well, it was going to punish the people who like steal their identities more. But I don't think that that's like a like
At
really
the tone,
punishment is not
please
generally a
record your
deterrent,
message.
especially not for
When you have finished
stuff
recording,
like that.
you may hang up or press 1 for
And
more
now
options.
caregivers, you can't do public disclosure requests on caregivers now.
Huh.
Carl, it's the program. How you holding up? I remember I was thinking about you when the elections were happening. I was
Yeah.
like, how's Carl holding up right now? But I know you didn't like Hillary like a lot, so maybe you're happy in a way because Hillary's not there. And
It's
I
a
know
confusing time, Carl, but one of the things that President Obama said is that that it's important now to remember that we're not Republicans or Democrats or anything, but we're Americans, and we're all in this together, and we got to make it the best, and it's going to be okay, Carl.
call us back. Program tomorrow at 9:30. Carl, if you want to come, you're invited. Okay. Yeah.
Hopefully, Trump will become the father of peace and prosperity and health and human kindness, love.
He's so nice on
compassion.
TV.
Yeah.
This is the first the Obama has been the president the entire time the program has
Oh,
been
yeah.
a thing. So this is our new foyer into
Forage.
forage. Foyer is like a lobby.
Foreign.
Oh, yeah.
Forange. What would it be?
Yeah, a
Berd?
foray.
A foray?
Foray into our new
Oh, a foyer.
foyer. I guess it's a foyer because that's like we're entering, right?
A
It's like
foray
where you-
is like a entry into something.
But if,
Like,
yeah.
but
And
a
the
foyer
foyer-
is like the entryway into a building.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we're entering into the building of a new president here, and it's the first time we've had one since the program has started. We started in 2010, which was 2 years into the Obama one, and now we're in this new one. And it's
And
gonna
he
be-
has said some really bad things and
Yep.
racist things, and really, so that's scary. And hopefully, all that stuff will just kind of be resolved. And
yeah.
and
I don't think he can't legislate that stuff, right? You can't legislate
no, but It
racism.
empowers a lot of scary people.
Yeah.
One interesting thing was all 3 West Coast states were blue.
Yeah.
And you wonder what the difference is there, and it's like, is there a different culture, like substantially different culture developing in certain areas of the country? Would it be possible for maybe certain parts of the country to sort of operate independently?
Were you not recording?
No, I forgot to press do the timer, but we're about 20 minutes in the show right now.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm running for president in
Ooh.
2000. What year?
It's 4 plus this. You want to go next time? Next election cycle?
Yeah, I haven't decided if I'm doing it next time or the time after that, because
You have to be 35.
I
don't you?
don't know if I want to face an incumbent Trump. Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Plus,
I'm-
I think you have to, yeah.
Or maybe he won't
35.
run again.
He said in his
Maybe he'll achieve his
speech,
agenda.
He said 8 years, right?
Yeah, he said, in 2 years or 3 years, or maybe 8 years,
8 years, maybe.
maybe
even.
we'll say we did a good job. Sorry, I'm
We
gonna.
did a good job. We did a real good job. Yeah, I like his talk. I think he's a funny guy.
I mean, as much as
Real funny.
I wish, and I think it would be safer if Hillary won, safer for just like the way that the world is, and like America is status quo.
Yeah, it would
Hillary
be
would be
status
the way to
quo.
go. But I
It's like,
I kind of feel like I would
Opportunity
rather
for
listen
massive
to
change.
Trump talk than Hillary
Yeah.
talk.
What would make a better movie? If you were to watch a fictional movie where it's like you would want to do this one way. So if you can distance yourself enough from reality, really. But it's like I'm gonna run for president, and this shows that a TV personality with no political experience can win the president, and that's going to be me.
Yeah, that's right.
America,
Wow.
yeah.
Reality TV show.
Yeah, reality TV show, no political experience.
No, let's make a real plan to make that happen, Kenny.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
This man has no secrets. If you want to dig up any, try to just watch the program. I think
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Kenny, maybe you can get syndicated on like a lot of public access channels in all over the country.
I guess we're starting today. I mean, I was talking about it a little bit, but now that the new president's been elected, I guess I'm pushing my 4. But maybe it's too long. Maybe I should keep it low because this election cycle has been really hell.
Yeah,
Right.
you don't want to start too early, but you can say you're thinking about it.
Well,
It's not too early to get your show syndicated on all the public access because then everybody would know you.
That's true. And then my vision is that
You can say, "Oh, by the way, vote for me in 2000 whatever."
just if you're thinking, don't forget. But I think the president should have a show like this where every single day for an hour he's like, "Here's what is going on in the U.S. This is what I'm dealing with today." And here I have my Secretary of State, Newt Gingrich. Wait, isn't that who? Wait, his cabinet? Have you heard about his cabinet? I think it was Gingrich.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a wild ride, you guys. But
Who's
I
trying?
don't know. I just
Yeah.
want to like pay attention to see if it is as crazy as people are saying that it's gonna be so crazy. But is it really gonna be that crazy? I don't know.
I don't know. It remains to be seen. Remember the environment when Obama was first elected? It was euphoria. It was like, and he made this speech that was like so idealistic and beautiful and wonderful, and then 100 days later, he, it was business as usual, basically.
Sure.
He really backtracked on a lot of his election rhetoric.
Yeah. I wonder if it was, you say it was euphoria, but I wonder if for the people who were like
Against
really
it.
afraid of Barack
Yeah, it
Obama.
might have been hysteria. And
I mean, I think that we're feeling just
Fear.
the opposite
Yeah.
of what we're just like on the other side of the coin that happens every time, maybe.
yeah, I don't feel that way.
Is it usually
this
so
way.
close? Though? It was
I
really
mean, like,
close.
I feel bad, but like, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful,
Yeah.
and I hope that Trump will be a good, person, and not be a groper and
Yeah.
all that other stuff,
he has.
racist, etc.
I wonder if he's
but-
the first president who's had like multiple wives and no political experience. Right? What about Reagan? Did Reagan have political? He was the governor, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if this is the first person with, so
Is Trump religious?
I don't think he's actively religious. That's some of the things that I don't think he's like a regular Republican guy either.
yeah.
He said like in the 90s that he was gonna try to trick the Republicans into winning or something.
Do you really think he's a billionaire? Do you think how much money do you think he really has?
Yeah, I think he is a billionaire. At least in assets.
Interesting. Yeah.
That Trump Tower
I
is
mean,
worth.
he could really mess things up. He could be really bad, and it could get really scary.
Yeah. It's pretty weird that the Republicans have control of the House and the Senate and Trump, but none of them really wanted Trump to begin with.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's
Yeah.
I don't
I've
know.
heard that this is like the middle, the like ignored people in America, like people we've been focusing on the lower class and like making money for the big people and all this stuff, and then and like maybe this is the people who live out in the rural areas who don't get acknowledged. Like that's where the votes are coming from. That's what I've.
Yeah,
So
that's
what's
what I
one thing? One analysis
Yeah.
I saw about it.
Yeah, well, was it Michigan or was Wisconsin? That's very unfortunate. What's going on there? That's sad. And Russ Feingold too. He is such a great progressive person, such a great leader. And
Yeah, yellow fellow. You hear this message?
Well.
Yeah. All right, yellow fellow. I'll call you back. Yellow fellow. What's your
Yellow fellow live in the United States.
Yellow fellow? What's your views on politics and what about the election or like fiscal responsibility? What's your foreign policy? Your Yellow fellow.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hasn't Trump declared bankruptcy multiple times, kind of in a...
No, but that's a business strategy though. That's not.
Yeah, but
that's
isn't
not a
that-
knock on him.
Yeah, but it's like you don't want to go into business being like, oh, I'm just going to be really risky and then declare bankruptcy if it doesn't work
Well,
out.
that's how our system is built though. I don't
Yeah.
know
Call
if
has been forwarded to an
bankruptcy is
automated
something
voice
like the
bankruptcy is like a last resort for unforeseeable...
well, that's what.
Whoa.
Two,
Oh, whoa, no.
not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Well. Hey, yellow fellow, what's your stance on fiscal economics?
Yellow fellow, what's your foreign policy experience?
Call us back. What were we saying?
I don't know. I mean, we're probably talking about politics.
No, I had something to say about what was just
Oh,
said. but I forgot.
bankruptcy?
Bankruptcy.
Oh, right.
Because the bankruptcy thing is, it's if it's there and it's basically an available tool that if you use it and you end up with more money afterwards, then you have to do it.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, it makes business sense, and it is definitely a tool for growing the economy because you can create a lot of jobs and then go out of business and declare bankruptcy and be okay, be
you have
unscathed.
to you have to do everything you can when you're just trying to. When money is the bottom line, you have to do everything you can to keep that money going, and that was like the best option for him.
I wonder if that's the kind of mindset he's going to bring to the, running the country. The one thing that we need is for Trump
what about
to
climate change?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're having some weird weather right now.
That's true. But I hope that just like pushing, leveraging, clean energy.
It's
it
really
seems like he
warm
would do clean-
outside. You're wearing a
It
I
is
was
warm.
cold today, actually.
puffy
I
sweater.
heard it was
but
like 70 degrees yesterday.
it was like
Yesterday
75.
was quite warm.
And
Yeah.
it's warm today again. It's quite warm out there.
Yeah.
It's clearly there's
It's
a
like
problem.
60.
I don't think it's so warm that it's like amazing or scary.
Yeah, it's probably somewhat within,
I don't believe climate change is here yet, and I think it's going to
normal
take a while.
limits, parameters.
It'll take a few, at least 10 more years, 30,
No,
100 years.
It's already happening. I mean, it's
Slowly.
real. Yeah.
But if he could be focused on what's best for America and not what's best for Kim even after the office, I wonder if he's more in tune with all the loopholes that people can take and all the ways that things are maybe exploitative. And maybe, the question is, would he try to stop that or not? Because if he truly is going to be the president with the best interests of the people, maybe he would know the things to change, even though he used them in the past to do stuff. But maybe that's too altruistic. What's his end strategy at the end of it?
I think that once he gets in office, there's going to be so many pressures on him that it's going to be hard for him to sort of do what he wants. But if there's anybody who could, it seems like it's him. I mean,
Right.
he seems to be very directed and focused.
And it seems like he's not in the pocket of any. Oh, and this is what the Trump supporters were saying too, though, is just that he, the pressures from being in the president is like a lot of big party or what are they called, the private interests or something like that.
Yeah.
Special interests.
Special interests, and I feel like he'd be less manipulated by them, maybe.
Except for his own, like casinos and real estate.
Yeah.
Is he going
That's
to make
true.
decisions that are benefiting him, or and it's interesting. I mean,
Definitely
hopefully-
rogue. He's a rogue.
yeah. Well, hopefully he'll take an interest in the well-being of all people, including the people who don't.
There's
have
been a lot of
money.
minorities
To begin with.
on The Apprentice, and he was always nice to them
Yeah.
on the show. Extra nice, maybe too nice. That's something that racist people sometimes do in these days when they're
Oh yeah.
when you're trying to hide it being racist. But
Yeah. I wish there was some way to keep track of all the things that happen after this point. Do people get sent back to Mexico? Does what kind of policies do get enacted in terms
It's
of
not gonna happen.
environment? I don't think it's going to happen either. But if things are happening, I want to know, because what I would really like to see is time, like the two distinct timelines. You know what America would look like 4 years after.
You'll never know.
Never know, and that's the worst.
Let's see that wall though. I don't think the wall is gonna happen.
No way.
That would
Not
be
gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Hey, Kenny.
What?
I got a question for you.
What?
What the fuck, over?
Okay.
Going down, motherfucker.
It's a new day.
Hey.
Northwest.
They,
I got
they
another
already
question
do
for
have
you.
the wall a little bit.
How do you feel
I
about
think Boeing
Donald
has
Trump
some of the
being your president?
contracts to build that wall.
I know nobody knows yet, but I know. So
What do you know?
Donald Trump's new president.
Oh yeah.
My prediction.
Well, you were
I
right,
feel like
Mr.
they
There you
should
go.
play the dice
No.
game today.
Let's play it.
What's going down, motherfucker?
Hey, you'd like to know about this, Mr. Ginsu.
We're in Trump utopia now,
Yeah.
right? So, let's get it on.
Like I don't know how many times we've talked about the Obama on the program. Not very many times. And I have a feeling that Trump's gonna be in the news a lot more, and we'll be able to talk to him about him here.
No, roll one dice. I'm gonna have to leave though. I work at 2. Roll the.
Yeah,
roll
I'm
the-
just calling to see if he's doing show yet, motherfucker.
I guess roll a black dice first. Mr. Ginsu would be happy to know about weed legalization across the United States.
Yeah.
Nah, that's all right. Just go ahead and roll it. I'm gonna listen to his messages, I think. What is it? Oh, we gotta switch the
I'm
cameras.
sure glad the majority of Americans see things my way.
You're a Trump supporter?
I know I didn't vote.
3. I lost.
Whatever.
I lost.
I gotta rely on the people. My vote took away whenever I was 13 anyway. I really don't care about anything much except for one thing. The one thing that got me high for a month and a half.
What?
But now it wore off
Are you parked outside?
because there
Nope.
was all imagined.
Kinda close. Why?
I was high
You
in
turn
my
on the
head,
radio.
motherfucker.
Oh, 88.4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Holy
going by
fuck.
it. Oh, that's so exciting.
How
Yeah.
often is
Oh,
that?
that's so cool. I can't wait.
See how well it
Well,
I'll
goes.
tell you how far it is. I'm parked over by the
I forgot to put money
I
in
only
the
plan
meter.
on
bus.
ever
I'll
happening
push
one
I'll
more
punch you
time
anyway.
in my
You got the
I'm over by the mailboxes,
And
mailboxes.
by the old bike shop.
Oh yeah.
yeah, it better be for real next time.
What?
Maybe I should run out there.
Holy fuck, motherfucker.
I missed it.
I don't want to be a Catholic.
What?
You don't want to be a Catholic?
Congratulations.
One of my friends reminisced about that story about when my aunt freaking tried to make me be a Catholic. And my friend was like, you?
It didn't work?
How could she try to make you be a Catholic? Don't you know who you are? Fucking- I'm like,
How's the
I
production?
know. What is her deal? What was she thinking?
I'm getting some weird
You want the
interference.
Catholic Church
Bird's
the
torn
radio.
car.
down from the inside
Maybe for the
out?
radio.
Jesus. Make me become a Catholic.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
I can't hear you.
Cunt.
How's the production end real fast before you go? Are you gonna-
Production end is going really well. We've got things scheduled on TV. We're up every day onto YouTube. We're scheduled out for our special events. Things are just going real smooth. It's I don't know what to say other than that. We're on at 11:30 p.m. every night. We're on at 2 a.m. every morning. We haven't missed a single day on TV in a long time. Not quite as a good record as you have of recording an episode every day, but we're in a good track. I think everyone consistently can count on us. Now we got this new radio thing. We're gonna figure out how to get that working in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the production end is going really smooth. The computer capture is working really well. Yeah,
Good.
no problems.
Good.
Do we need to? I was wondering about making a new events tape. And at the end of every intro, maybe it could say, "Please rise for the, something of our national anthem."
Yeah.
Because you have to say that, but it'd be kind of fun to have it be like the disembodied voice, like at the baseball game or something.
I think so.
So maybe we can get someone to record that for it. Maybe we get Mr. Ginsu to say it.
Yeah.
If you can get him to say it when you call him back today, maybe we can cut that out and use it.
All right.
But anyway, let's see. I don't know. We're yeah. I don't. You know, I'm happy that we're all still here, and you know, we're gonna see what the future holds.
What does the future hold?
And what anything else? I guess no.
All right.
I guess not.
I'm gonna do info time, I guess, because I don't know where Carl is. So.
All right.
Double mic. Whoa, that actually sounds kind of crazy with two mics. It's a.
3, 2, 1.
Now it's info time. Whoa, you're watching New Day Hour with me. It's a Call and Ellen talk show that's taped right here in Thurston County 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 days on leap years. YDHWM began on September 19, 2010. Taped a week in advance, so if you're watching this program at 11:30, this episode taped on the same day of the weekday of the previous week. If you're watching at 2 a.m., this episode taped on the same day of the month of the previous year. Anybody can be on the program, especially you. Your daily community friend is the risk call 360-836-384. Leave a message. You can call us back. Check us out on the internet at YDHWM.com and at 440 Ogden Way for Friday of every month. And we're here on State and Capitol in the Olympia Press Building every other day. God bless America and your families. Thank you.
Your daily hour with me.
I think that was maybe even better than usual. I think we should add some of that stuff in, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, let's change them one time. We'll put the words back up, retrain Carl on the words, and have a new one. I don't know if it's like everybody around me in this in Thurston.
Static from
I don't know.
Oh.
Are you listening to the radio or?
There's
Thurston County, like everybody.
some interference.
Everybody was so into. Whoa, yeah, I'm hearing that too. That I'm feeling like I want to be yelling from the rooftops and just be like, yeah, you guys are whatever doing, like the other opposite of other people are, like yeah, I'm thinking about evil genie stuff like Carl has been doing, just want to start yelling the bad things, just to stir it up a bit. But I saw some pretty upset people last night. I went to the bar to watch the election happen, and people were just. I saw more than one person just sitting there crying and going, ah, ah, like they were just.
Trump is very offensive.
They were shocked, and
his campaign was very offensive, and
yeah,
the way he has treated some women, some points during his life, it's very bad.
Yeah, very bad. It's pretty.
You don't want these?
No, I don't want it.
Why?
Let's play the next dice game. Look at the commercial, and then we're gonna call Mr. Ginsu back. Can you do that stuff? Do you not do that?
Yeah.
It's on that bottom one. All right, here we go. Okay, good. What is it?
3-4. So we have 3-4-3.
I lost. I have 2. How'd you do?
I have a 5.
Did you win?
No.
Oh, you have a 5?
Yes.
Going with the Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here, let's call Mr. Ginsu back. I guess Mr. Ginsu is a supporter. Do you ever? I don't remember the Bush days too well.
Yeah.
Like.
Which
it was
one?
a long time ago. 8 years.
Yeah.
2008.
I was alive during HW time. I remember the first attack in Iraq in 1991.
Yeah. It was like before the program started, and really that's where consciousness started for me, and then now it's like this.
What?
the fuck, over?
Mr. Ginsu, it's the program. We're on TV. How you doing today?
I suppose I'm doing.
You alive? It's
How come you never called me last night?
we did the show early last night. Or
Son of a
Yesterday.
we did the show at like 1 o'clock yesterday.
I see. I must
Yeah.
have been sleeping at home. Or whatever.
Yeah. Did you watch you excited about Trump? You're a supporter?
Yep.
You
Let Trump president.
are you a supporter?
Yep.
Did you vote? Or you didn't vote, right?
Nope. I couldn't find my fucking ballot.
You lost it in the pile of garbage?
I lost it somewhere, and that my taxes.
You lost your taxes. That's a bigger deal. That's illegal if you...
My tax fucking for my house.
Yeah.
My property tax, whatever it is. Yeah, I lost that and my fucking ballot. So now I have to go find the taxes so I can have them paid. So my trailer took away.
Oops.
Oh, yeah, you got to find your taxes because that's worse than your ballot because that affects you directly.
You can become homeless then.
Yeah. What do you
So I gotta call them and tell them to send me another one.
What do you like about Trump?
That's a good question up to about fucking now.
Oh, hey, we're getting a call on the other line.
All right.
We'll call you back.
Talk to you later.
I think it's Freddy.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, I got you guys on the radio.
Is it working?
Right.
Yeah, I'm at 4th and Water Street all the way over here, and I can still kind of hear it, but
Oh my
you're on
gosh.
88.4 right now, and 88, I can't get the even numbers on my radio, only odd numbers for some reason.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to
So
change
it's
it then.
It's way staticky,
But that's pretty far away. 4th and Water Street is a few blocks away.
How
I
about
mean, it's almost
99.1?
unintelligible at this stage, but I think that if I could have gotten onto the actual radio signal, it probably would still be working.
Wow.
That's awesome.
But it was working before too, like on
Say that again?
like when you drove past, it's very clear, right? Like right outside.
It was pretty clear. You guys are still kind of like, but I think that's like I said because I was on. I couldn't tune my radio to 88.4, so I had to tune it to 88.3.
Oh, okay.
And 88.5 is like classical music, so I don't know. We'll have to,
yeah. So we're right on top of
but
a...
88.3 didn't have anything on it. You might think about putting it there, but we got to figure it out. We got to get.
I think we should move
out.
farther. We should try to move farther away from any other radio station than just like 0.2.
What's 99.1?
Yeah, we're a single dot along from 88.5.
We'll have to find a good spot on the spectrum, and I didn't know. I put a random one, 88, 4 or 5, whatever was random.
Yeah.
All right. Are we out of range now?
I'm driving, so I'm gonna let you go. But I just
bye.
wanted to call and let you know. Bye.
Cool.
Yeah.
On the radio.
We're on the radio downtown.
Yeah. Do you have to have a license for that, or is it low enough power? Is it like a
I don't
home
know. I
job?
just bought. I bought this thing, and it's a consumer. You can just buy it. So if you have to buy a license for it, nobody
Right.
told me.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is Freddy's problem?
We're on the radio now. We got a radio transmitter.
What?
But we only go a couple of blocks.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to spread too far.
Fuck, no.
Oh, we didn't look at the commercial.
So is that Berd there with you?
Oh, should we look at the commercial?
Yeah, Berd is here.
Berd? How come you're being so quiet, Berd?
How you doing, Mr. Ginsu? I've said all I need to say.
You said all you need to say?
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say.
Son of a...
I'm just chilling.
What do you like about Trump, Mr. Ginsu?
And is Carl there?
No, Carl's not here today. He's taking a day off. I think he's grieving. He was Carl.
Yeah, fuck you, Carl.
Carl's yeah. He's blue in the face. All right.
Right. And what did you like about Mrs. Clinton so much that you wanted her to be president?
Oh, I didn't like either of them, I guess, but I don't know. I'm fine. I like Trump because I like his attitude. And I like that he says two things at once. You know, this is what you do. Like,
You like
this
his good attitude or his bad attitude?
I like his attitude. When you this is like when you do marriage counseling. You say like, okay, I know you don't like this person, but just say 3 things that you do like about them. You can do that, right? Just pick 3 things. Remember those things?
3 things that you're grateful for.
3 things that you do like about this person.
The way it smells outside.
Yeah, well, no, what?
so
3 things you like
fresh
about
and
our
lovely.
new president.
3 things you like about Kenny?
No, about Trump though. But yeah, let's take a look. We're gonna take a look at the commercial from last year, Mr. Ginsu. You can keep talking over it though. Can you press play on the top one? What did you watch the elections on your TV thing?
Yeah.
How was that? How was coverage on ABC?
Well, it was all right. And then some dude come on there going, I think he was Mrs. Clinton's, one of her people. He's like, oh, you guys can all go home now. We ain't going to say nothing more till tomorrow. And then, like, a half hour later, they said Donald Trump is president. So.
Yeah.
Interesting topics to listen to.
Who the hell is that?
That's you in the past.
You'll learn something new.
All right. Hey, Mr. Ginsu, can you say, please rise for the singing of our national anthem?
Please rise for the national anthem.
Yeah, but say, for the singing and say it in a statement. We're going to put you on the beginning of the show.
Please rise for the singing of the national anthem.
That's pretty good. That's going to be the clip. We're going to put you on the beginning. We're singing the national anthem in the beginning of the show now. I don't know if you probably didn't notice because you're.
I didn't know that.
'cause you can't watch the show out there. We're gonna get your sound. We'll get your sound clip though.
Hell of a deal.
Yeah. We've been singing it. What are you doing? You don't need to rewind. We're gonna play the final dice game. You wanna pick a number?
6.
Did you? I liked Obama. I don't know about what he did. I don't know about politics at all, but I just liked him as a fun.
Obama was good.
A smiling face.
Cool.
I liked it.
I'm glad Clinton's not our president.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people did. You know, oh, okay, what's the number?
Just over half.
3. I was surprised though.
322.
322?
Yeah.
Hey, I got 1,000 points. I have a 2. Did I win?
Yeah, did you like how all the freaking news programs were saying, oh, Clinton's ahead, and all the polls?
But nobody guessed 3. All of you viewers out there who guessed 3, you're
they've
winners.
Been saying that Clinton was ahead for months, I thought, or for at least a while.
Yeah, that's a fucking hell of a thing of it. The news is worthless.
Yeah, how did that work?
The
Because like,
2s are winners.
did they
so
not? They don't know.
Freddy and
how do they?
Penny won.
That's right. They really don't know. They're just going to places and talking to a bunch of Republicans, and seeing if fucking what the fuck they think, or they go somewhere and talk to a bunch of Democrats.
It seems like Republicans would be more
obviously
secretive
talk to a
about their
bunch of
voting.
Democrats or a bunch of Republicans, whichever one it was they talked to, who knows? But they fucking got it wrong.
It seems like Democrats are more likely to be open with their information about voting, and Republicans are more likely to stay home and not talk to anybody else.
Yeah.
So, like, how are you gonna poll that accurately?
Silent voters.
I don't know. They fucked up though, because I remember so many times they're like, "Oh, Hillary's so far fucking ahead, Donald won't even have a chance."
Yeah. But Hillary did win the popular vote, and I think it's only the second time in history that the Electoral College has.
Yeah, behind Al Gore.
Yeah. So last time it was kind of a big upset because Gore. But I mean, how much did Gore lose by in that election? Because
Florida.
I don't know.
Huh?
He lost Florida, and that would have made the difference or something. I don't know.
This time it's more definitive than that, right?
I think so.
Because did Gore do a losing speech in that year? I don't remember that year too well.
Yeah,
But
I think he did a little prematurely, and there could have been more of a investigation into what happened in Florida.
pretty wild stuff. Wild, very wild. Did you ever see The Apprentice, Mr. Ginsu?
No.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch all the old seasons of The Apprentice too. I like that show. I don't know. It seems like nobody I know watched that show. I don't know who I was. I must have been watching it by myself all these years. 'Cause I watched like every single
Unless it's on
episode.
HBO.
It's not on. It was on NBC. But I saw every single episode of that show, and I don't know anybody else who watched the show as much as I did.
Wild and crazy stuff.
It's kind of weird to me. I've been talking about The Apprentice for a long time, and I'm like everybody forgot about The Apprentice, and that's like the main.
Who is The Apprentice?
You don't even know what it is?
Who is they?
The Apprentice, it was Donald Trump's reality show that he had for like 15 years.
Oh, what?
Yeah, The Apprentice. It started in like 2002 and it ran all the way to like 2014.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
Yeah, nobody saw it. I watched it all the time. I really liked that show. That was like on my like top 10 TV shows that I like to watch. I didn't miss an episode. Number 9, maybe like worst cooks. So worst cooks in America. Have you ever seen that show on Food Network? That's a good one.
Never seen it.
Episodes were there?
What?
How many episodes over 9 years? 15 years, did you say?
I mean, it was not. It was like 2002 to I think 2014. So that is like 12 years. 12 years of shows. I think it was like that long. And they had one season a year, 1 or 2 seasons a year. And then they what? And then they did the Celebrity Apprentice after that too. So.
Well, that's fucked up that you got all the good TV and I never got shit.
Why? It was on NBC. You could have watched it.
I didn't get NBC or something. That's fucked up.
You had NBC during that time because I know you were watching the program on cable TV back then when you had it at your place, and I'm sure they gave you NBC, like at your place in Thurston County.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, you could have been watching it though if you wanted to, but I don't know. I think I watched it mostly like on demand and stuff. So.
Oh, see, there you go.
Yeah. It's a good show though.
There you
I
go.
thought. Now I'm not so sure though. I feel weird about it that he's that this guy's the president after seeing him on TV for so long. It's like if like I don't know who else was on TV, like Seinfeld or something was the president for me. Now at this point, like
Ronald Reagan?
Yeah, but Reagan was the governor of California.
He was a movie star.
Yeah, he was a movie star, but then he was the governor of California for a while before he was the president. Trump has had no political experience in the past.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like at least
Maybe that's a good thing though.
Reagan made the leap. I don't know how it usually is, but I feel like he must be the least qualified president we've ever had. Right? Like, is there and I guess other than like, well, probably Washington was like the general or something.
Yeah.
Hey, what about our first
The scary
president?
thing is the judicial.
The first president, he was the general, so that's like that's kind of like the government. That's closest to the government you're going to get back then.
Yeah,
He
but
was-
is that...
He was General George
considered
Washington. I also heard, I think George Washington didn't necessarily want to be the president, but they kind of pushed it on him. So, but still,
They pressured him into
least
it.
experienced president since George Washington. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Really, the other guy, I heard that the vice president is a weird guy too.
He was very red when he got on stage a couple times. He
really?
went flushed heavily.
Trump is like at least like not as scary
I was
as an
too.
old white guy. Those other old white guys really kind of freak me out. And like the vice president and everything, Trump at least he looks like a TV guy, and he's got all his plastic surgery and hair plugs
I
and
woke
stuff.
up in the middle of the night with a pounding heartbeat. My heart was pounding last night.
Yeah, because you're worried about the
Why?
future.
Because you were scared of me coming over there and kicking your cunt?
Yes, that is it. You
Well,
got
I
right
knew
there.
it. I knew it.
There you
Son of
go.
a bitch.
Well,
We're gonna hear.
I'm pretty smart.
I wonder what Carl's gonna say about the election tomorrow when
Yeah.
we're getting there, because the show's almost over and we have like 2 minutes left. So, thanks, Mr. Ginsu. Thanks, Freddy. Thanks, Berd. Thanks for being
Yeah.
here today. Thanks for talking to us.
yeah, happy to be here. Thank you for having me. It was great.
Yeah, thanks,
great
Berd.
time.
Thanks for coming over. We appreciate it.
All
Thank
hail
you, Mr.
Supreme Leader
Ginsu.
Trump.
All hail Mr. Ginsu,
Yeah.
the number one
I'm
the
running.
kicker.
I'm running for president in either
Number
2000,
one sticker.
either 2020 or 2024. I haven't decided yet.
Kenny for president.
Yeah. All right. It shows over. Can you press the bottom one there?
Kenny, if you ever be president, I'm going to come over there, I'm going to kick you in your cunt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
You're
what he
gonna
always
get
do.
killed by the Secret Service.
What do you think the Secret Service is going to do about that?
They're gonna shoot you. 11:30 2 a.m. on TV channel 22. YDHWM.com. Check it out.
And they're going to let me kick you right in the freaking snatch.
364 Aisha, Claire, Cosmo, Dan, Deborah, Grace. Is Donald on the crew? Caitlin, Kurt.
Don't forget.
I think he is. Mr. Gaines is on the crew. Rob, Scott, Steve.
Don't forget Berd.
Zilger,
Bird's there.
Bird. UFO FBI, thank you. TCTV, LeBebe,
Freddy was
Jordan
on the
Fabulous,
phone.
Graham, Suppleспot.com, John Webster, Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you. Yours only,
Carl
hell yeah,
ain't even
dog!
there. Carl sucks the
bye.
dick when he ain't even there. Carl ain't even there.
Yeah, where are you,
What the
Carl?
hell
Bye!
doing?
Coming up on the next episode of the
Do we
program.
have to?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
You don't have to do anything.
Yeah. I hate that commercial.
Well, we are on it.
Ha
God damn it.
Kicking and screaming, we have
We
dragged
talked
you
to
into
Yellow
it.
Fellow. Carl's back to tell us what he thinks about the election.
Yeah. I love it.
Luke's
Tell
here
Yellow
too.
Fellow I said hello.
Yes, I did this time.
Good, because I did.
Carl Trump wins everything.
We're on, maybe Mr. Gitson, are you related to Yellow Fellow? Wouldn't that be something? We're on every night, 11:30 and 2 a.m. on TCTV channel 22.
Yeah.
360-836-4384.
Call, leave a message, or
Get on
come
TV.
on by us on State and Capitol.
Give me $1. Bye.